reputable. What's up guys, and welcome back to The Hack Spot. Today we're going to be talking about the iPhone 8. Now this is a hot topic, and I know that you guys and I are really interested in it, so we're going to be talking about the iPhone 8, new features, concepts, rumors, all that good stuff is going to be covered in this one video for you guys. Alright, so this is super exciting stuff, and let's talk about the display first. Now this is the main feature of the iPhone 8, and you guys probably already know it. The iPhone 8 is going to have an infinity display like the Galaxy S8, and it's even going to be even better than the Galaxy S8 because it's not going to have a forehead or chin. It's even going to be smaller than the Galaxy S8, as Mac Rumors has stated in these concept images. So not only is the iPhone 8 going to be smaller than the Galaxy S8, it's also going to be a little bit thinner, so that's going to be super cool. Now, it's just so amazing how the screen kind of like curves around and at the bottom, so there's like no chin or forehead on the entire device. On the Galaxy S8, there's a small chin and forehead, as you guys can see on this picture right here. But on the iPhone 8, the rumors are saying that it's going to be like the entire screen, so that is going to be epic. The display is going to be awesome, and this is hands down going to be the biggest feature of the iPhone 8. Now that being said, although the iPhone 8 is going to be smaller than the Galaxy S8, it is going to be a little bit bigger than the iPhone 7. It's just by a few millimeters, so it's hardly noticeable, and also it's going to be a little bit thicker. But it's going to be worth it. We're going to get a bigger battery in it, that is rumored too. So better battery life, a bigger battery, that is something that a lot of people want. Now finally, the iPhone 8 is going to have an OLED display. This is going to be epic because it has a higher contrast ratio, it's better on battery life, and the colors are a lot better. The S8 screen and display is just so amazing. It's out of this world, and I think it looks generations ahead the iPhone 7 screen. So the iPhone 8 is finally going to be switching over from LCD to OLED, so that's going to be a huge upgrade, and everything is going to look better. The contrast especially, because the dark is going to be a lot darker. With an OLED display, if there's a dark black, the pixels just turn off instead of displaying a black color, so you get more rich colors, and again, it saves battery life. Now you guys know that the iPhone 8 is supposedly going to have Touch ID built into this display. I can't speak. Now TSMC confirmed this and stated that Apple successfully integrated Touch ID into the OLED display of the iPhone 8. So that's likely going to happen. The Touch ID is going to be built into the iPhone display, probably towards the bottom, or maybe you can just press on anywhere on the screen. Who knows? But all we know is that the Touch ID sensor is going to be integrated into the display, so that's going to be awesome, and that's how they're going to achieve it. It's not going to be on the back. Thank God. That would have been a horrible design flaw. Not only is it uncomfortable, but it would also look awkward on the back. So it's going to be built into the display, and it's going to look epic. You can't really see it, but it's going to be epic. Could you give me my iPhone 7 and Apple Watch? Now, according to Apple supplier Catcher Technology and Min-Ching Kao, who has been a very reputable analyst, he's provided leaks for the iPhone 7 and so much more, and he's been pretty accurate. So he and that Catcher Technology, for some reason can't memorize that, the supplier stated that the iPhone 8 will have a stainless steel bezel. Well, not really bezel, but the frame right here on the sides will be stainless steel like the Apple Watch right here. So that's going to be awesome. Bro, the sides stainless steel. I was a huge fan of that. I know some people aren't, but I personally think this looks really cool, especially on the iPhone. So it's going to look exactly like the, well, not exactly, but it's going to be stainless steel around these sides. And Min-Ching Kao actually stated that this is only going to be available on the higher end iPhone 8s. It might not be available on the lower end iPhone 8 models. They will just maybe have aluminum, like with the current iPhone. Now, Min-Ching Kao did say that there's also an extra sensor on the front of the iPhone right here. So what is that going to be? Is it going to be an iris scanner, facial recognition? I don't know, gesture recognition? All we know is that it's going to have some additional type of biometric recognition, so you can unlock your phone and just be more secure. I don't know how this is going to work. Probably not gesture, probably iris recognition. It's going to have an iris scanner probably built into that. Galaxies have had that for a while. Just saying. Now, the front camera is also going to have 3D technology by PrimeSense, so it's going to be cool. We don't really know what it's going to be for, but maybe for augmented reality, that would be awesome. But regardless, it's going to be able to capture the depth of an object when you take a picture or a video. I'm not really sure what Apple is going to use that for. No one really is 100%. but my guess is maybe augmented reality or just getting like, I don't know, some type of 3D. Now, as for that back camera, you guys know that it's going to be kind of rotated so it's vertical. And many people are not a fan of that, but I am perfectly fine. I think it makes sense. Plus, it will motivate people to take a picture like this instead of like this, I mean a video, so that you're not gonna have black bars on the side. You'll be less likely to record a video like this. So that's gonna be a huge plus. But there are rumors saying that it will also have additional sensors. Don't know exactly for what, but it will. It's gonna be a lot more improved. And get this, a new report says that Apple might have fixed this annoying camera bump. This is so ugly. I don't know why this is still here.
I still love you.
I would rather have a thicker phone than have this camera bump. It's especially annoying when you have your phone flat on a surface and are trying to type on it. It just keeps on rattling. So that is super annoying. So hopefully on the iPhone 8, this rumor is true, that the camera on the back is completely flush with the glass. A little bit of foreshadowing there. And yes, I talked about a glass on the back. So looks like we're going back to the iPhone 4 and 4S where we had glass on the back of the phone right here instead of aluminum. And I think that looks a lot better. And with the new technology like Gorilla Glass 4 and everything, the new Gorilla Glass, it's going to be a lot stronger and more durable. So I could see it being a possibility. And Apple is said to be bringing wireless charging to the iPhone 8. And that is only going to be possible if they put a glass backing. So not only is it going to look nicer, but also it's going to bring forth wireless charging, which the iPhone is utterly lacking. It's just, I mean, other phones have had wireless charging for just such a long time, and the iPhone is only now catching on, but finally we're going to get it. And this is really cool because Apple seems to be developing a technology, or already has patents for one, where basically if you're in a room and you have this like little transmitter kind of thingy-mabob that you plug into a wall outlet, it will distribute like power through the air. So it can basically charge your phone completely wirelessly without a pad. You just have to be in range and then it will start charging your phone through the air. So that is pretty cool. Hopefully that will be coming to the iPhone 8. We'll just have to wait and see. I mean, how amazing would that be? You just walk in a room and immediately your phone starts charging. You're basically guaranteed like endless battery life. If multiple rooms have this, you will always have battery. That's so cool. Now this is a pretty small rumor. I don't think it's true, but it's pretty small anyways. The iPhone 8 might have a longer lock button. Don't know why. But it might have a longer lock button. Cool. Now, a case for the iPhone 8 was supposedly leaked, and I think this is a mock-up, but here's that case. And again, we see that same cutout for the camera. And over here, the power button is still the same size, so I don't think that's changing. If it does, not a big deal. And I don't know, what would that be for? The only thing I could think of is that it would be easier to reach if you have the iPhone 7 Plus to lock your device. So that might be it, if Apple does plan to make the lock button longer. Now with the Infinity Display, that's what I'm going to be calling it right now because we don't have a specific name for it. On the bottom, you might have like a kind of MacBook-like touch bar thing where you kind of like a function area where you have like controls. And it might change with every app that you are in, like with the MacBook. It's going to be weird seeing the home button just disappear, but it's going to look nice. It's going to be just like a giant sheet of glass and stainless steel on the side and a glass back. That is going to look absolutely epic and so elegant. Now, another rumor states that the iPhone 8 will have an enhanced receiver. This will be at the top of the device and will show improvements to stereo sound and waterproofing. So plus right there. Now, the last rumor I want to talk about, I believe we talked about this a little bit before, but the iPhone 8, as said by Fast Company, is said to have a far bigger battery life. And the iPhone 8, again, is supposedly going to be a little bit thicker, just by millimeters. So that's probably how they're going to get rid of the camera hump on the back. And again, you'll get a bigger battery life because of that, because you have more room inside. So it's a win-win situation. Also, guys, we did get a hands-on leak of the supposed iPhone 8 mock-up. So here's that. I'll put a link down below in the description, but here's part of it. And again, it's basically with all the rumors combined. We got the stainless steel frame, and then we got like a slab of glass on the front with no home button, the dual lens camera on the back that's now vertical instead of horizontal. And alright guys, so that is the iPhone 8, all the rumors and leaks combined all into this one video, compiled everything. Definitely really exciting. But yeah guys, let me know what you think of the iPhone 8 and will you be buying one and upgrading? I definitely will. The iPhone 7 was kind of disappointment for me. All it brought to me were waterproofing and this new color. It took away the headphone jack, so that's why I'm still using the iPhone 6s, but I'm definitely going to be upgrading to the iPhone 8 when it comes out, so stay tuned. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to slap a like and also be sure to get subscribed for tons more content, so much more planned. Have a great rest of your day, guys, and peace out.